Namaskaram. Namaskaram, Namaste, or Namaskar is a Hindu greeting that says the light in me sees and acknowledges the light in you, or the God in me sees and acknowledges the God in you. My name is Marky Mendoza, and welcome to Reiki with Marky. This is your weekly tarot reading for June 26 up to July 2, 2023. Here we are to provide you with 8 different cards, 7 cards representing the 7 energies of the day, and 1 extra card to give you the theme for this week. And we are going to be using one of my oldest tarot cards. I haven't been using this much, but I feel like I wanted to introduce something new for this week's reading. And we will be using, this is going to be the Wizard's Tarot. There are 2 types of cards that we will get in this tarot deck. It can be a major or a minor card. And every time we get major cards, it's going to be a clear blessing or a clear warning. And the minor cards will tell us how much effort we need to put in to manifest bigger blessings in the future. Let's start with our Monday energy. For the Monday energy, here we go. So for the Monday energy, okay, we have the 6 of Cups. Now, every time we have cups in our card, it's a resonating energy of either success or emotions. This is actually both. Now, tomorrow is going to be another motivational day for us. It's going to be full of emotions just because there are many wins that we're going to celebrate, because the motivation is going to keep growing inside of us. And that means even if in the past few weeks, it's a time wherein its transformation energy is all about the ups and downs of life, as we go through last week's energy, we get to discover that we do have what it takes to push forward and to keep progressing and becoming better. On this day, the motivation keeps going, and we will definitely see many opportunities for us to keep growing the motivation. So tomorrow, no matter, and I'm telling you, there can be many things on your plate. At the same time, your emotions can also have an opportunity of a roller coaster ride, but it will instead feel very calm and very positive no matter what you need to go through. That means utilize this energy to see through anything that you need to go through in a positive way. That's a very good way to start our week. Now let us see what our Tuesday energy is about. Tuesday energy, here we go. Very good. We have a major card, and this is the Hermit. Now on a Tuesday energy, the passion and the energy is really strong because it's going to be clear as to what we need to push forward in terms of a new opportunity. Now on the Tuesday energy, you will see another opportunity for you to engage in something that you have been wanting to do, but you may not have the necessary either time or the courage and strength for you to push forward. On this day, there will be this passion and drive for you to finally surrender and to give in. Now, all it takes is for you to really take a step back. And this time, if you're starting to feel that there can be motivation for you to start this, then all it takes is for you to plan and organize everything ahead. And this is what this day is about. Take a step back so that you can see what are the tools that I would need. What is that mindset that I need to keep growing so that I can maintain this? And finally, the courage and the strength that you need to keep building and to trust that this is really meant for you. Now, no matter, this is not going to be just limited to just one life aspect of your life, but think of something that you can create. This is what this day is about. Wow, we are starting to see how else we can transform and progress, but let's see what the Wednesday energy is about. Here we go. And the Wednesday energy is, yes, okay. We have the Tuesday and the Wednesday energy are linked together, and this is the 10 of Wands. Now, every time we get wands in our card, it's a resonating energy of hard work and effort. Remember the Tuesday energy wherein you will really see, and that this time you're going to finally say yes to that thing that you really wanted to manifest and to create. On the Wednesday energy, you will see that it can be emotionally challenging because this is going to be a day of discernment for you. Now, you will finally see as you take a step back, and you will now finally see that what are the things that I needed to prepare for, what are the expectations, and how I can work around it. You will now get a realization that this can really be overwhelming, because that means, nothing so great can feel so easy to handle, most especially in our emotions. It can definitely overwhelm us. But remember that the Tuesday energy is going to give you that energy and motivation to push forward. And on Wednesday, even if the reality would really present itself that yes, this is really a huge challenge. You will have the courage to discern better, because remember, there is a period in our life wherein we have learned to set it aside just because we don't have the tools, the courage and strength for us to push forward. But remember, this time it will be different. Of course, reality will always remind us to keep our feet on the ground, but that's the thing. Whatever it is that we need to go through, it's always going to be a part of the polishing process. So hang in there, and no matter how challenging it would really feel, because that is also expected, just go through it and trust that this is something that's meant for you. Now let us see what the Thursday energy is about. Here we go. The Thursday energy is, yes, for the blessings. This week is really good because it's really going to transform us, because we have the sun. On the Thursday energy, the wisdom will finally flow, and not just that, it's a glimpse of not just hope, but this is really going to feel like it's going to save us with many of the fears and the doubts that we are also experiencing, just because this is something great. This is what the sun is about. It's going to give you that energy that it will make you feel like you are assured, because this is really meant for you. Just like a bright day, that the guidance of the sun will show you what it takes and show you the path and the way so that you can manifest this fully. Embrace this day, because a huge surprise will also manifest for you. That means the tools, the network, and what you really need so that you can push forward, you will definitely receive it. What a great week so far. Again, we are progressing, but what is the Friday energy about? Here we go. Friday energy is this is another transformative week, because we are ending our work week with a bang. The High Priestess is another major card, and the High Priestess on this day, it's going to give you another level of motivation, because finally, in your mind, you will have the right discernment so that you can find any ins and outs, the ropes of what you need to do when somehow it feels clueless as to how you will push forward. So by the way, the Tuesday up to the Friday energy are all linked together. But if you're come to think of it, the motivation that you've seen and experienced in the Monday energy is all where it starts. And then the Tuesday energy will give you that jump start. Now until this Friday energy, another layer of assurance will be given to you, because the doubt, the worries, and fear, this will dissolve, because on this day, you will finally see that you have what it takes to do it. The High Priestess will let you know that you have in your mind what it takes so that you can push forward for this, and you just need to surrender fully and to trust fully that this is meant for you. The tools, anything that you need, it will all be provided for you on this day. The High Priestess will make sure of that. Now, before we continue with our reading on the weekend energy, I am on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok, and every day we are showing you the daily guidance, an in-depth description of what the daily energy is about. Please watch out for that, and don't forget to share this with your friends and family, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow me in my socials. Let's see what the Saturday energy is about. Here we go. And for the Saturday energy, we have, yes. Now, Saturday energy is 8 of Wands. And every time we have Wands, it's a resonating energy of hard work and effort. This is really, again, connected with the past few days that we have been reading. Every time, even it's on a weekend, every time that we get this energy, and I know it's a time for us to rest and recover, and for us to really have that balance, because it's important for us to do so. But you know how it is when we have the ball rolling. All it takes is for us to really surrendering fully and to really give what it takes so that we can keep the momentum going and to keep doing the hard work. This is what this day is about, because creativity will flow on this day. That means even if there is a strong calling for us to take a step back and to rest, there will be some priorities that you will definitely work on, because this is going to add more energy to your manifestation. Again, balance is key. Once you're given it a very good opportunity of hard work and effort, just remember to celebrate with friends and family at the end of this day. It's going to be a jam-packed day. Don't be surprised that this is going to be a lot on your to-do list, but everything will be accomplished smoothly again. Now let's see, to cap off our week, here we go. Sunday energy, we have, wow. This is another transformative week because we are ending our weekend with the World. Now we are finally going to discover that we are ready to leave some chapters in our life, and this is a chapter we're in. We finally know how it is, a long period of our life we're in. We always either quit something or not push through or something, or have that doubt and fear eat us up just because we don't know if we can really become successful in manifesting our goals, dreams, and aspirations. This part of us is about to end because of this week, and not just this week, but because it's a culmination of the energy that we all have to go through, a deep polishing process for us to be reminded of what our capacity is about, of what we really are capable of. And on this day, you will have what it takes for you to trust yourself fully. And this is the most important thing. Remember that a calling is a calling, and this is really something that's for you. Let's see what the theme for this week is, because it's really showing a lot of blessings. Now let's see what this week is about. The weekly energy is about, of course it is, the Fool. This is again the major card of new beginnings and new chapters. And just like how we ended the Sunday energy, we just ended that chapter we're in. We are already aware how the life is when we are not ready to just surrender to our goals, dreams, and aspirations. Because do not take it differently, that everything happens for a good reason, and most especially the divine timing. Remember, when we talk about the divine timing, there's no such thing as too early or late. This is always going to happen on the time that you are ready to surrender to it. Now, there is a time wherein we need to all go through with what we need to go through, the ups and downs in life, until finally we get that realization, and this is what this card is about. We will get to discover what it takes because of our own experiences. So in the end, all experiences lead to greater things. But remember, change should always happen. If we are someone who's ready to adapt, to also learn, unlearn, and relearn, this is the key for us to progress. Remember that you have what it takes, and trust that this is now really meant for you. That's it for our weekly reading, and I do hope you like this episode, and if you do not forget to give it a good thumbs up. Again, share this with your friends and family. But for now, this has been Marky Mendoza, always reminding everybody to keep trusting the process. Namaskaram, and I will see you in our daily guidance.